Hey, seventh graders. So take a look. I got some science for you right here. You take a look back behind me. You got some major erosion, which I know is not part of our seventh grade life science. Here's another one right here behind me. But I am coming to you from Lake Huron. This is where my grandmother lives. My grandparents, we would come over here every summer growing up, and this land the beach was way more pushed out. Like back behind me, you can no longer see it, but back over here, there used to be a gypsum mine, and then way over behind me on that side, there's an island called Charity Island. See, I grew up in the days of Fantasy Island. Maybe some of the parents watching this will snicker and reminisce that part of our lives, but we as kids, my cousins and I used to think about, like what was over there on Charity Island, whether it was inhabited by who knows what. Well, anyway, so this next week in science, you are going to be exposed to mutations, and you're going to be given a quiz. Let me stand behind this tree, maybe it will block some of the wind. You're going to be given a quiz, likely on Friday, in your Zoom class about mutations. So this next week we're going to be talking about DNA and what does the mutation look like on a strand of, you're going to see some different, what we call bases, nucleic bases. So pretty exciting stuff. It's kind of cool and amazing to see that. But so we are going to start off the week and talk about the data for the week. The Friday Zoom class, we're going to have a little conversation about what we can collectively do about that, and how we can all honor some boundaries as far as knowing where to go for information as far as what time my classes are, because they're communicated to you through email in a couple different spots. And I'm likely not necessarily talking to the people who are watching this video on Sunday. But anyway, we want to, I'm going to stepping away there because it's pretty windy down here. Boy, I am super grateful for the sunshine because it is not necessarily warm, if you know what I'm saying. So we, again, like I said, we're going to be doing some DNA stuff, talk about mutations, and then probably a quiz in class on Friday. So in class on Friday means virtual. So anyway, let's see here. Oh, and mindfulness. There are scientific studies that show that mindfulness meditation can lower your stress level. It can also strengthen your immune system. So if you are interested in participating with a mindfulness meditation Zoom class with me, I'm going to be starting that. It's going to be on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. And if you have anybody or know of anybody in a different class who would like to participate, please have them reach out to me, have them send an email to me, and I'll give them the Zoom link and we'll move on. If the time frame isn't working for everybody, or if there are a handful of people who just want to do a different time, then we can certainly revise that time that we spend together. Now, I will end this with a challenge of some sort for you. It would be safe to say that when I have my glasses on, you can't really see my eyes, right? And for some of you are like, it's no big deal, I don't need to see your eyes. But I want you to be able to see the expression on my face, the full expression of what I'm saying to you. And when I think about us in a classroom, we're all wearing masks, right? And so what I'm thinking about, or I guess maybe as a teacher, what I am mourning the loss of is I'm mourning the loss of who kids are without that mask. And so I guess I just have to say that one of the coolest opportunities we have for a Friday Zoom class is, and I know that a lot of people are not having their videos on, which I totally understand that dynamic. I wish it wasn't that way, but I am hopeful that through our classroom discussions and through our time together that you can, without taking your mask off, can you show your personality? Because I miss hearing kids laugh and seeing kids smile, and so one thing that I do know, so guys, it's hard to be human. It's hard to be happy all the time. It's hard to be mad and angry all the time. But we all make choices to be one or the other. And I truly, truly believe that you're either growing or you're shrinking every day, either in your mind, in your heart, in your body. And so as I think about, because like I'm up here in Tawas with my family, grieving the loss of a loved one is very, very difficult. And so I know that there's two things that I have to do on a daily basis, sometimes more than once a day, but there are a couple of things that I have to do in order to feel better. And I want to feel better, so I have to move my mind and I have to move my body. And so if there's anything that I would wish for you this week is that you would move your mind where you want it to go, and I wish that you would move your body. It doesn't have to be a full-on workout, but go for a walk or stand up or do jumping jacks or something. But if you want to change your state of how you feel, you got to move your body and you got to move your mind. Let's have a great week, you guys.